from vape with us. Today I'm going to cover this device. It's the Voopoo Drag X Pro. It's their newest creation. Obviously you've got the Drag S, the Drag X, the Drag X Plus, the Plus Professional Edition, and now they've brought out the Drag X Pro and the Drag S Pro. But today I'm going to be covering the X. So first of all, to show you a few colours. Got the California Orange with the silver body. We've got the Retro Brown with a silver body. You've got the black with like a dark gunmetal body, and you've got the navy blue with the gunmetal body as well. So with this device, this now takes TPP coils. It's got the new TPP X pod. So with this pod, you'll click this button in here and you twist, and then that is where your fill port is. You just pop that open there, you fill up from there, pop it closed, and then it clicks back into place. So your fill port is completely covered. You're not going to worry about anything leaking out the top. It's a really nice invention, really smart idea. The coils are press fit at the bottom as usual. This is a TPD version, hence why the white bung is inside. So this is only 2mm, but you can get the 5.5mm pods. You can buy them separately. With this device, it's got three main differences compared to the original Drag X. The first one is the switch. So this is a lock switch. You can see the lock symbol comes up there, and unlock. So you're not clicking the button 5 times or 3 times, for example, just to turn it off or lock the device. It's just a simple little switch. This switch can also be activated as a power on and off switch. So you just go into the settings. It's where you hold up and down together. Settings menu is there, and it'll say switch. You click on that, and then you can click on to power. Hold fire button down, goes on that, and then the switch is now a power button. And power back on. Dead straightforward. As you can see, it's got the smart mode on again. So this is probably the best mode. It's good for new beginners. It's good for any vapor really. It means you're not going to be able to burn the coil out. You can't go past the wattage that's recommended on the coil. For example, you say your coil is recommended 60 to 80. It'll not let you go past 80, and it'll usually start you off at 65 when you put the coil in. So that way you can bump it up. When the coil's broken properly, you can hit towards that 80 watts. Another new feature this device has is it's 21700, 2700 and 18650 compatible. The original Drag X was just 18650, so that is a massive improvement for battery life. It's not much of a difference in size either, so they've done a really good job of getting the device this size, and the battery is a bit bigger than the 18650. Done a really good job on that. They've also got this new they've still got the infinite airflow system, but they've now got where it's got like a pinhole. You can see it slightly at the edge there. Obviously the TPP coils that come with this kit, or the ones you buy separately, none of them are mouth to lung coils yet. They're more for your restrictive direct lung or your direct lung. So the mouth to lung feature is a good option, but you'll have to use a PMP pod to put on top. So if you use a PMP pod now and you like the coils, like the mouth to lung coils for the TM1, the VM1s, the R2s, the M2s, you'll be able to use them and the PMP pod and just pop that pod on here, and off you go. You've got a really good mouth to lung experience. It's got a better dialed in airflow compared to the Drag X. Another new feature with this one, the original Drag S had this feature where it is auto draw activated. So that means you can press the button to vape it, or you can just do it automatically. It senses it inside. The Drag X Pro now has that. So the original Drag X didn't. This does. So I know a lot of people who were getting drawn towards the Drag S, because sometimes that little feature of not pressing the button, it replicates having a cigarette. So you're not pressing off when you're just vaping it, off you go, like a disposable. So this is a really good idea to get people off disposables if they want to quit disposables eventually, from transition from smoking to disposables to then buying a vape. Or it's a good idea for people who just want to quit smoking if they want to go straight into a normal vape. Really good idea. And it's really good, especially if you're using nic salts with the PMP pod. It's going to be perfect for your mouth to lung draw. So I'll just take you through the content of the box now as well. So This is where your device would be. It would be there, and the tank would be there. Inside the box, you've got another box which has your Type-C charge cable. It's got your user manual. Which is there. It's got a battery safety card and the 2 coils. You've got the TPP DM3, best between 85 and 95, and the TPP DM2, best between 50 and 55 watts. Let's put it all back in the box now. So that's everything for this device. Personally, I think it's a cracking device. It's obviously, the Drag X was a really good seller. It's sold to a lot of customers. So with this one coming out with the newer features, it's definitely a no-brainer. If you want to upgrade that Drag X, I would definitely go for this device. You've also got that's included in the device. It's the 18650 battery adapter, and that is when you pop the battery door. So yeah, that's all for this video. That is the Drag X Pro. We have them in store at Vape with us for £42. So if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, all the good stuff that really helps this channel. Thank you for watching.